Fine.
We're live?
Yes, you're live. Well, now, I mean, it's a podcast, not really live.
You're listening to the Earnestly Speaking podcast. Tonight, it's me and my lovely husband.
Yeah.
Ernest, welcome.
Wait, so you're hosting my... Well, this is the unfiltered section of this, though. But yeah. Hi, honey.
Today, we are discussing the new Sex and the City show.
Reboot.
A reboot, yeah. The first 2 episodes. I think it's called And Just Like That. A warning to start you off. There will be spoilers. If you do not want to hear spoilers, if you have not had the chance to watch it, turn back now.
Turn back now. Pause it. Or don't listen. Or go watch it. It's on HBO Max. You and I have been massive fans of the show for a long time. We watched this show together. We've been together 15 years. We watched the show, at least 10 times together.
Yeah.
At least. Start to finish. And I'll say this much from me, that I love the show. They made 2 movies after the show ended in 2003.
The first one was great. The second one was meh.
Right. No. The first one was good. The second one was trash. Straight trash. Sex and the City 2 is trash. So, when they announced they were doing a reboot about 2-3 years ago, I was like, oh, cool. But I had, to be honest with you, I had really low expectations because I just didn't know where they'll go next with the show. What do you do? These girls now in their 50s, pretty much where they were at the end of Sex and the City 2, it was pretty much defined. Their lives were pretty much defined at that point, And again, spoiler coming up now. Something big happens in the first episode of this reboot.
Yeah, something big happens.
Yeah, Big says goodbye. Big dies of a heart attack.
Wow, you just put it all out there. That wasn't even just a spoiler. You just let it out there.
What's a spoiler? We just said it's a spoiler. That's the biggest. That's the big.
Yeah,
big.
I have a major issue with that happening in the very first episode. Like, you don't even get.
So is that what bothered you? Was it because he died, or because of the fact that he happened so early?
I mean, the thing is that I can completely understand that they have to do something with Carrie. Right, I get that. Like, there always has to be something that affects her in such a way. That's the main reason they've always been able to carry on the show and things like that. Is there was always something usually going on with Carrie that was happening in her life,
right.
And she could discuss it with her friends and all that. And this is just one of those things that happens in your 50s and 60s, And I can understand killing him off. I think I have a major problem with it happening as early as it did, because you don't get enough of their relationship. 15 years? How many years has it been later?
Since the last movie?
Well, since they got married.
Well, they got married in the first Sex and the City, which was 2008.
Right.
Okay.
So
13 years.
Right. Okay. You don't get to see enough of their relationship 13 years in.
But there's really nothing going on because they don't have kids. They designed their lives the way they wanted to know.
It doesn't matter. You still want to see the things that happen, the things that they do together. It's a little disappointing that he doesn't she changes their plans from going to the Hamptons to going to Charlotte's daughter's piano rehearsal or recital.
Right.
And the fact that he doesn't go with her, that's their relationship. So you don't really get enough to see what's changed, because obviously he's not changed, and now she's just accepting.
What do you mean he's not changed? He's still selfish, you mean?
Yeah, he's still doing the same shit that he was doing before.
No, he was more romantic. He was more invested. And honestly, that was established actually in the second movie, that he was much more.
No, he always wanted to stay
committed.
Home.
Once he got married to Carrie, once after
he was committed. I'm not talking about his commitment. I'm talking about his personality. He's still. It was always about him, and she just accepted it. So for the last 13 years, she's just kind of accepted that. I don't know. This is what I'm talking about. You don't get enough of their relationship 13 years later for me to even discuss.
Nothing's changed. I mean, really, in that aspect, but you do know that they've kept a very strong union.
But even her performance when he dies.
That was stupid. Instead of going to calling,
I
getting
mean,
the phone call 911, she's like hugging him.
She just stands it. You can see
She didn't try CPR.
Acting wise, it was amazing because you could see the change in her face, you could see the change in her eyes, you could see the change in his eyes. Acting wise, it's phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but that scene, the way it's written, the way it's done, like
Big's
Big's
death. Wait,
wife?
are we calling that Big's death scene?
Yeah, but
A big death scene.
But yes, but like, what is she doing? She's just standing there, and then she goes to hold him. It's like you're not even.
Made no sense.
She would never do that.
So when we were watching it last night, you hated the initial, just like the fact that he died.
I hate the show, but I don't hate the show, and that's a very difficult thing to explain. I really don't know how to explain it at all.
I'll say this much for me. Considering the fact that I had low expectations going into the show, I am surprised how much I like it, and I think you needed something to shake it up because obviously Kim Cattrall, Samantha's not there anymore. She was not on the show. They fall in
Yeah,
real
but
life.
did they shake it up too early?
No, but you have to shake it up early to develop newness
But
into
now
the
what
show.
are you developing? Now you're just putting her back on the market.
Carrie's, on the market. Oh, maybe she's not on the market. Who knows? But Carrie's, life now without Big. Her life has been about that pretty much since 1998, 99. You know what I mean? Off and on. That has been her life. She doesn't have any kids. So therefore, that has been her life, her focus. And now he's gone. So now it's a
But that wasn't
reshuffle.
just her focus. She had her job, her career. She still has her job and her career.
Yeah.
While it's
Podcaster
changed.
now. She's
Right,
in my role now.
Right. But she has to step it up. And learn how to navigate that world, which I don't think that doesn't affect her relationship with Big at all. That affects her as a person. But now what? In order for her to be able to talk about relationships and sex and stuff, like you have to kill off her husband? I don't think so.
No, but it did make sense why they put so much focus on him on that first episode because they were setting up him dying.
You saw it coming.
You saw it coming from the go. I mean, the romance, the making of dinner together, the whole. By the way, cool ass tradition they have there. What they do on dinner, they just do a vinyl.
Started it during the lockdown.
During the lockdown pandemic, right? They
started in alphabetical order, going through their records, listening to each a new record in alphabetical order.
I was even saying last night that we should probably try something like that in the future.
I think it would be cool, especially.
You and I have been music heads, so
we
obviously,
are.
and diverse music heads. Would you do Metallica with me though? No, no. Just give me the face like hell.
You could answer that yourself.
Yeah, I know the answer to that question. So we go to M. Yeah, no Metallica. But besides that, Miranda's character is a little annoying, but also
she's neurotic, just
but
like
neurotic.
She always is.
Yeah, but neurotic in some it's so woke. Like it's almost annoying.
I love that she's trying. That she's trying to be more aware of the world around her. That she's trying to not be. She's trying to be an ally.
Right.
And I can appreciate that. While she's doing it wrong, it's still.
It's too much.
It's too much. But I like the fact that she left corporate law to try to become an activist. Like that kind of thing is it's a noble thing for her to do. I think. I
am fascinated by her and Steve's relationship because Steve can't barely hear anymore, and then they make a point of every time Steve is talking to somebody, you can't hear. Like what? And of course, the kid Brady's now almost 18 years old. He's 17 years old. He's having sex in the house, with his girlfriends, and then they just allow it.
That's a whole other thing. I don't know what that is.
That's a weird angle they go in there. I thought it was a little older actually at first.
I thought. Well,
those days 20. I thought it was like a deadbeat 20-year-old, 22-year-old with no future, and he's hanging out with mom and dad. No, he's 17 years old.
Because he was about what? 5 in the
movie, yeah. So it makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Charlotte still annoys me. Charlotte's even more annoying now than she was in the fucking end of the show. And it's funny, Charlotte used to be my favorite character because she was the hottest character before. But
she out of the three of them, she looks the worst.
Dude, she had a lot of work done. She had lips.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's insane. And I mean, I don't want to sound like a that guy, but dude, a lot of work done. I think of the three, easily Sarah Jessica Parker looks
probably the best.
Yeah, I mean the 50s.
She's aged the best, but I mean anyway, besides that point,
what else besides that did you stood out in the show for you?
Me personally, I like how they played the Samantha angle.
You mean how they wrote her off?
Yeah, because they didn't kill her off, which I'm glad they didn't do that.
No, she has to matter somewhere because she's an integral part of the show.
But I mean, obviously, them having a falling out, it relates well to the actual situation because Sarah Jessica Parker and Kim Cattrall did not get along.
Yeah.
But I don't know, her doing the flowers for the casket,
the funeral,
I thought was a beautiful sentiment, and it's something that she definitely would have done.
Right. Overall, here we go. I'm pretty excited about the show moving forward. I do think, I know you have your trepidations about watching the rest of it, but I think you need a shake-up. I mean, obviously there's enough going on with, I think Miranda is actually very interesting in the show moving forward. Much as I love Charlotte and what's the husband's name again?
Really? That's your favorite character?
I forgot. I'm brain dead right now. My allergies are killing right now.
Harry Goldenblatt.
Yeah. I think it's still the same. I mean, the only thing really interesting about their situation is their kids and how one kid is, the adopted kid is so proper, great piano player, another kid is a tomboy, and I guess, Charlotte's trying to force her to do things she doesn't want to do. That's the only interesting thing about Charlotte. I know, but you need a shake-up, man. You just need a shake-up, and I hate to see Big go, because, I mean, he a lot of the big portion of the show is going to him.
I just don't think it needed to be this soon.
But
unless they're literally planning on it being like 4 or 5 episodes long, and that's it.
Well, we'll find out soon. Maybe do another review.
I mean, this happened to me with Gilmore Girls, where they gave us 4 episodes and left it on a cliffhanger, and then we never got anything back.
Well, maybe we'll do this. Watch the rest of this series, rest of the show, and how long the show is, and then if we'll review it after.
Yeah, I guess we can do that.
So
currently, right now, to start out, I hate it, but I don't.
You hate it. We're gonna watch it. See you next week, right?
Yeah.
Let's go.